What's up guys, PrimalAkumaXx here. Today we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Deck Yugi Muto. Now, I know this one's been out for a while. Yugi Muto. Now, I know this one's been out for a while, but I wanted to get it because I'm trying to build a Yugi deck, kind of, sort of. And this has a bunch of new magnet cards for regular Yugi Muto, not Yami or Pharaoh / Atem. But these are still some pretty. It still has the Yugi cards: Dark Magician, Dark Paladin, the 3 Knights, Arcana Knight, Joker. It still has some cards that a Pharaoh would have used, but it also has some newer cards just to make them more modern. So, without further ado, guys, let's get this open. So now, in these you get, obviously, the deck. You get a guide. No, this is the playmat. You get a playmat that's pretty cool. It has instructions on the back on how to power your deck up with the packs. With what packs have what cards that you can use in this deck. I know I've bought some from the Dark Illusions, and I bought some from the Duelist packs and Shining Victories, but I have not bought any from the Dragons Unleashed. But then you get this spiffy deck mat, and that's pretty neat. I like that one a lot. Let's just get this back into place. And then you get your deck mat here, or your play guide. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong things. This just tells you how to play it, how to play the game, I believe. It uses the cards that's in this deck as well, but it mainly only tells you how to play the game. Now, how to get this open without damaging the cards. Because they changed the way that they wrap these. It used to be you had a line right here that you could just peel it open, but now they changed that and took it away. And it kinda sucks. I'm gonna get a knife. It's pretty neat. Alright, now let's look through this deck. They have some of them in the back too. What the heck? I'm just gonna move all the fusions up to the front. So, starting this off with the feature promo card in this deck, Empyrean Magnum, the Superconductive Battlebot. It's a fusion monster, and it is fused between, let me focus my camera here. Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior, and Berserkion, the Electromagna Warrior. It must be fusion summoned with the above fusion material monsters and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell, trap card, or a monster effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If this face-up card is in its owner's control, leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon both one Valkyrion the Magna Warrior and one Berserkion the Magna Warrior from your hand or deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. That's pretty neat. I like that a lot. This is a really cool card. It's going to be hard to get out, but it's a really cool card. And then you got Arcana Knight Joker, Dark Paladin, which I still have one. I have the holographic one that came with the dual decks. The one that had Kaiba and Yugi's decks in it, and I also had like a game and a playmat and something like that. That actual Dark Paladin is worth, I think, anywhere from 30 to 45 bucks. It's pretty nice. Mine's not worth that anymore. Because I was dumb when I was younger and I played it a lot without a sleeve. Chimera, the flying mythical beast. And then here's a newer fusion monster that I have not seen. Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. It is fused between Buster Blader and a Dragon-type monster. 2800 attack, 2500 defense. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot attack directly. This card gains 1000 attack and defense for each Dragon-type monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Change all Dragon-type monsters your opponent controls to defense position. Also, Dragon-type monsters in your opponent's possession cannot activate their effects. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. That's pretty good. I would take that effect very nicely. Because, yeah, it cannot attack directly, but it gains 1000 attack for every dragon monster, basically, that your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. So it's like, wow, you know, in piercing battle damage, that's pretty good. Because I don't know a lot of dragon-type monsters that have high defense. And with it changes them to automatically changes them to defense position. That's pretty nice. Alright, and then here we got Berserkion, the Electromagna Warrior. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior, Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior, and Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior. From your hand, graveyard, and or face up from your monster zone. You can banish 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your graveyard, then target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card is in its owner's possession, is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 each of your banished Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior, Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior, and Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior, and special summon them. So it's kind of similar to Valkyrion. Kind of. It's still pretty cool. Then there's Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior. 1700 attack, 1100 defense. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 level 8 Magna Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior once per turn. During your opponent's turn, you contribute this card, special summon 1 level 4 Magnet Warrior monster from your deck. This is a quick effect. So it seems these Electromagnet Warriors are pretty good for basically getting out Berserkion right away. Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can add 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, except Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. You can only use this effect... Oh, I feel like I skipped a line here. You can add 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, except Beta, the Electromagnetic Warrior. You can only use this effect of Beta, the Electromagnetic Warrior, once per turn. During your opponent's turn, you contribute this card, special summon 1 level 4 Magnet Warrior monster from your deck. This is a quick effect. So yeah, it seems these effects are just for getting them out quicker, which is nice. And then you got Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior, and he's nice. He's bulky. He has higher defense than the others, because Alpha had 1700 attack and 1100 defense. Beta has 1500 attack and defense. They're the same, and then Gamma has 800 attack and 2000 defense. So that's nice. They upped these. And I'm glad they made these and then made a fusion monster out of Berserkion and Valkyrion. That's pretty nice. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your hand, except Gamma. You can only use this effect of Gamma once per turn. During your opponent's turn, you can tribute this card, special summon one level 4 Magnet Warrior monster from your deck. It's a quick effect. So yeah, him and Beta are basically the same. Kuriborn. Same as Kuribo, attack-wise and level-wise. At the end of the battle phase, you can discard this card and then target one monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle and sent there this turn. Special summon it. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target any number of Kuribo monsters in your graveyard and special summon them. Wow. See, this would be good for a Kuribo deck if you are making one. One that has Kuribo, Sphere Kuribo, Clear Kuribo, Winged Kuribo, and then the Winged Kuribo level 9, level 10. I feel like that would be really good for them. If you're doing them. I don't know how good of a deck it would be. But, hey, I'm not one to judge. And then you got Valkyrion, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, the Magnet Warriors. Got Dark Magician. They changed his art again. This makes, like, I believe 6 different art styles for Dark Magician. I don't really like this one the most. Dark Magician Girl. Buster Blader, they kept his art. Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, and King's Knight. Baphomet, Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts. Obnoxious Celtic Guard. I used to have the holographic version of this. It was, I believe, from the tin, and I cannot find it. And it's bugging me, because I want to put that in my Yugi deck. So I might just put that one in. Giant Soldier of Stone, Kuribo, Skilled Dark Magician, Skilled White Magician, Twin-Headed Behemoth. So that's the dragon monster that's included in this deck to get out Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. You got Magnetic Field, the field spell card. If you control a level 4 or lower Earth Rock type monster, you can target one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect of Magnet Field once per turn. Once per turn at the end of the damage step, when an Earth Rock type monster you control battled an opponent's monster but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, you can return that opponent's monster to the hand. That's pretty nice for any monster that might have a higher defense. Dark Magic Inheritance. Banish 2 spell cards from your graveyard. Add 1 spelled trap card from your deck to your hand. That specifically lists the card Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text, except Dark Magic Inheritance. You can only activate one Dark Magic Inheritance per turn. That's pretty nice. And then you got Dark Magic Attack, Dark Magic Curtain, the Mystic Box, Swords of Revealing Light, Spell Shattering Arrow, Polymerization, Diffusion, Swords of Concealing Light, Attack the Moon. I'm not too familiar with Attack the Moon. Once per turn, when the battle position of a rock-type monster you control is changed, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls and destroy that target. It's pretty nice. You got Magnet Conversion. Target up to 3 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monsters in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. during either player's turn except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monsters and special summon it. I like the art style it has there of both betas switching body parts. It's pretty cool. You got Magician's Circle, Mirror Force, Magic Cylinder, Soul Rope, and Rock Bombardment. So yeah, this deck's pretty neat. I am going to be buying another one just to keep it sealed. Only because I know how these Yugi and Kaiba decks are going to work. They're going to work just like they did with the reloaded ones. They're going to go off the shelves. They're going to go up in price. And a deck that was originally $20 is going to be worth $50. Sealed, unopened. And I wish I would have been able to get the reloaded decks. But I didn't because I got out of Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little bit. And I got into Pokemon. And I wasn't collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards for a while. And I missed out on it and I regret it. I do. I wish that I would have got back into it and got those. Because I would have done the same thing that I'm doing right now. I would have bought two, opened one, bought two of each, opened one, and kept the other one sealed and not opened it at all for when they jump up in price, and then sell them. Not saying that everybody has to do that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just, you know, that's a pretty nice way to keep yourself out of the water. And it's also a nice way to, you know, just collect them. Just collect them. Because I've seen a lot of PokeTubers who do it with the Pokemon stuff, which I might start doing. I don't know. I know it's going to be one way to keep yourself just having collector's items. I honestly think it's pretty cool to see, like, one of them, they have a Generations box still sealed on one of their shelves. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. Stay tuned for my next videos. I have a Legendary Decks 2 box that I'm going to be opening. And then I have a Pokemon Sun and Moon Elite Trainer box that I'm going to be opening. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my videos. I would love feedback. I only get very little from it. And I will catch you guys next time.